All right, here we go. Coming up on 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mark. The G flag is up. G flag. That's the warning for, what is this, race 8? 9? 5, yesterday, 3 today.
So what's going on, Robbie? We can see there's some chicks on the front of your boat.
That is. We just upgraded our boat. We got 4 bikinis going on the bow. Marvin sent them out, lickety split on the yellow boat. So yeah, we got some spectators. They're cheering everybody on as they go by. They definitely are partial to the Australian team, but the French guys are definitely trying to appeal to them with their maneuvers in front of the boat.
And I noticed that the guys are a little closer to the boat than they were the last start sequence. It's probably got something to do with it, I would imagine.
Yeah. All of a sudden, it seems like they're all right here.
From our vantage point.
Hold on.
Yeah, fair enough.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Papa. Yeah, Ben, you're saying vantage point?
I'm just saying we can't zoom in for the viewers at home, unfortunately, because your boat's facing directly back towards us. So if there's any way you can spin it around or get the ladies to come to the back of the boat.
I'll see what I can do for the viewers at home. Yeah.
Maybe there's some cold drinks at the back there or something.
Maybe some of these kiters can pull a Johnny Goldsberry and have a bikini broad on the bow as they're foiling back and forth. That'd be pretty sweet. Johnny Goldsberry, big shout out to the man. And shout out to the boys in San Diego, Ty and Nico and Bernie, all watching. Cheers, boys.
Yeah, Bernie, you got to come here next time and do some commentary for us.
Yeah, everyone's been asking for Bernie. I'm sure the internet's blowing up with Bernie. But cheers to you. And hey, cheers to the Canadian crew, the Squamish crew up there in Vancouver. Cheers, boys. Really stoked that you're all watching. Got a message from Kyle Toohey. He said they're all sitting there checking this all out. So, dude, this is awesome. Great community out there. We're all stoked that Marvin was able to put this together. This is a lot of fun for everybody, and I'm sure all these riders are going to be stoked to watch the footage at the end of the day. But right now, they're pretty damn stoked to be on the race course because the breeze is blowing, picked up a little bit, same direction. Maxime's making funny faces as he's going by, checking out the bikini chicken. Maxime, dude, he's a dog. So we got about 2 minutes and 20 seconds until a start. Johnny's testing the line. Johnny number 20.
I tell you what, I reckon he won that race because of his start. Controlled the whole fleet. He tacked when he won.
Yeah, he had everybody pinned out. That was pretty nice. Yeah, I mean, pinouts are big. I know that Johnny, I think he paid a price for a pinout once at the World Championships when Flo won, I think in that medal race. Flo kind of got the best of him on pinout. So, there's definitely some tactical stuff going on as well as just course strategy, maneuver management. I don't know, Bernie, just chime in, bro. What's going on out here? You tell us. We always like to hear from Bernie. But yeah, that was pretty awesome, Ben. I agree. I mean, he definitely just
from up here, he held everybody out from tacking from starboard onto port, and then he did it again, holding everybody to tack onto the ley line. So
yeah, exactly.
He it well, and,
right.
and he got himself enough of the lead so he could drive in front of everybody, and then it came over from there. I also reckon the slightly smaller kite was better. Being on an 18 in that much breeze is unbelievable.
Hanging on, right? Yep, got it. Okay, I got a little countdown coming.
Yeah, man.
P flag down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mark. P flag down. All right, we're going for another race, everybody. So,
similar scenario to last time. There's no one near you. They're all giving it a big run up.
Yeah, they're definitely taking a bigger run up on this stuff, but obviously they can make it. They're all, bored down right now, light foil, and they're just cruising, and they're doing the old Vanderbilt start. It's pretty Vanderbilt-ish.
I've got a left shift on your boat at the moment. Would that be right? I can see your boat swinging left at the moment.
Yeah, we're doing our best for you. We're doing our best. All right, here comes Gertis and freaking same dudes leading the pack. Oh, and there's Lockie. The Australians really like leading the pack back. We got about 15 seconds till a gun. Take the flag out. Jesus, Robbie, pay attention. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All clear, all clear. Sophie Kyle. She wins the boat, dude. Just smoking. Ooh, Johnny found a little hole there. Johnny and Withington right next to each other, just trying to thread the needle. A lot of high angles. Whoa. And look at Nico Parlier just freaking later. Dude, just squeaked out from under everybody and boom.
Yeah, I can see him from here. He's got the hammer down and
holy crap.
I don't know. Try and work out who's stopping who from tacking. Like Johnny looks like he's in a good spot again from up here in terms of being able to control everybody. And one guy just tacking.
So the guy sailing through the line on the Rio right now is Jerome, Sophie's husband, and he's the designer for the Radical Foil. He's just cruising out here, and we encourage it because he's a super cool guy. He's super stoked about the whole scene, and you know, he makes those Radical Foils, and they're a piece of artwork, that's for sure. Really stoked to have him out here just checking out the scene. He should be freaking racing along with all you fools that are sitting at home. Stefano and Bernie and Kyle and the Wonger. All you guys should be out here. Ty and Nico. All the Europeans. There's Ollie.
We're just looking at some of the speeds here on the left, and I can see these guys. They're going up into 20 knots.
Are they? No way.
It's unbelievable. I've got Heineken being the first.
Boom. Pack.
All right.
What's that all about?
He's clearing himself. This will be interesting to see if it's, if he's doing that, he's getting damaged, and see how much he's lost.
Yeah, he was in that lane.
He doesn't look that comfortable at the moment.
No, not too stoked on that deal.
No, he's been crossed by the top 10 right now. He's back on starboard.
Yeah.
Just watching that now, I just got a picture of only him in the screen. I dare say he'll be tacking back, but he's taking a heavy loss here now, and you can see the top guys heading out to the top right-hand side of the course, and they will be making their way to the lay line pretty soon, I reckon.
Yeah. So we got a nice little race going here. I mean, the breeze is a little patchy right now. There's definitely a couple of light spots on the course. So let's see. I think the top skilled foilers are going to be able to poke through all this. Little bit of junk coming through right now.
I can see from up here, it looks definitely more patchy. The tide's getting quite low, and see a lot more beach, and you can also see it's getting more patchy. And these guys are just about to tack on the lay line now.
There they are.
I've got Parlier in front by about 100 metres and 20 knots. And almost at the lay line, probably 20 metres from the lay line at the moment.
There's a tack on the lay line there. Laying up. Oh. Got that. Parlier.
Yeah, he's smoking this race. He's miles ahead at the moment.
Yeah.
Trenor's in second, but there's a big bunch behind him, so they're going to finally come down.
Maxime and Julian right there.
Yeah, that's right.
Backing over. And, we got that yacht race finishing up there, too. So, mark on the time is 2:38 and 23 seconds. So, that was a...
Here we go around the top mark first. That's Parlier around the top mark first. Daylight second at the moment.
There's Maxime. Boom. And Julian.
They're trying to get a speed. These guys are absolutely ripping, even though the wind is died.
Yeah, it's pretty unbelievable how fast they're still going. I mean, the true performance of this fleet is unmatched. I mean, you got to spend a lot of money to go this fast around a 1 mile race course. And we were talking about it last night at dinner. We're like, what kind of race courses should we throw in? And a lot of guys they were saying, hey, let's do some 30-minute races. Let's extend it. And I was like, dude, that's going to be a long course. You're not going to be able to see the top mark. People are thinking about all kinds of stuff to do with this platform, because it's just so much fun for these guys, and they're going so fast. And we really want to highlight the performance of the situation. I mean, yeah, they're full development. Yeah, you know, you got to buy a new foil, some new wings, you got to test some stuff. But those guys are all having fun with that. And
you can see right now we're watching Palio first, Taylor second, and everybody else third. There's just a massive bunch heading down all at the same speed, all pushing each other close to.
That's sick.
Mid-20s, and what's quite apparent from up here in the high rise is that although everybody's doing mid-20s, they're also going super low as well.
Yeah. Here comes Parlier. Good night, Irene.
Hey, what? He's been caught up a little bit watching.
Really? Yeah. Yeah. Parlier kind of had a little bit. Nico kind of had a little bit of a low line coming into that mark.
He's messed up his lay line too. I think he might even lose a spot here.
Who's that? Here comes Maxime, Julian, Johnny's on the low road. Woo, buddy! Oh, gnarly. That's rad. So yeah, Julian sailed by. You know, at the beginning of this one, or I guess it was right after the last race, and he sailed by. He's like, "Yeah, I had a protest with Johnny. I touched his kite, and I was like, what happened to that race? That crash upwind hurt you?" He's like, "Yeah, I touched Johnny's kite too, and did my 360." And I was like, "Right on, bro." He goes, "That's the game, you know." And that's that's the kind of encouragement, you know, the kind of play we want to see out here. Just settle it out on the course. Boom, boom, get that mark. Damo smacked that mark so hard. That wasn't Damo. Who's that?
Well, the top guy's heading out to the left-hand side now.
Yep.
Top six guys: Pallier, Heineken, Granula, Maxime Notcher, Theo.
Oh, that's a blow up. Yeah, so it looks like Benjamin Petit is the only guy that's going to send it out right. I'm not sure who he rounded with. I didn't see the other rounding because I was focused on his explosion. He hit the buoy pretty hard, but let's see what he might pick up a boat or two, minimize maneuver, and see if that right-hand side works out. A lot of the guys, the locals, are saying right-hand side, but haven't really seen it.
All these guys hard left at the moment, except Pallier, who's leading and tacked first. He's basically in the middle of the course. Canua's just tacked on the watching the GPS data at the moment, and you can see that. Yeah, now back to the live action. You can see these guys all tacked, heading back left, so heading back right from the left hand side of the course.
So there's Jordan Gertis around the bottom mark, and then we've got Oleg. He put his other kite back up. He went for a swim in that last race. So got Oleg and Lachlan Doyle coming in. Lockie throwing it down.
We're just watching the GPS tracker at the moment again, and you can see these lines on your screen. It's the snail trail these guys are leaving behind, and you can see Pallier sailing about 10 or 15 degrees higher than everybody and going the same speed. He's absolutely amazing.
After 7 races, including drops.
He's also just about to get to the lay line, and he's going to attack and toss everybody easy. We've got Crenua, Notcher, and he's just getting overtaken by Heineken now. So
I just got... Yeah, go ahead. So, hey, I just got an update from the scoring guys. We've got fresh scores right off the press after 7 races, including the throwout. We have Nico Parlier with 7 points, Johnny Heineken with 13 points, Maxime with 18, Julian with 20, and Damo with 32 in 5th place. So, nice little top 5 pack there. Definitely Nico still has an edge, but Johnny's trying to claw his way back. Nico, although showing his strength in this race.
Just after seeing that GPS tracker there, I know why Nico's leading. He's higher and faster than everybody at the moment. So, live action going around the top mark. These guys are smoking again.
This is awesome. Well, there goes David Troon around the bottom mark, right behind old Gardner. Dude, that guy's awesome. He's so stoked all the time too. All right, here he comes, Nico Parlier, showboating for the ladies on the front of the boat. He's like, I see what's going on the boat, and I'm gonna throw down a big one right now. Boom, here he comes, sending his dive, coming down for the gate, little touchdown, no big deal. Recovers, boom, parks his kite, He's locked. He's loaded. He's ripping. So,
good. 28, 29 knots downwind for the first couple of dives, average speed.
Nice. Well, there goes Johnny with his jibe, throwing it in right in front of Maxime. Maxime drops it, and Julian close behind. It's going to be a good battle between these four all week. I think we're gonna see some exciting stuff. I mean, this crew of guys, they've been doing this tour all year. They train, all these guys train so freaking hard. I'm just stoked to see it all go down. In this culminating event where, we're going to crown a champion at the end of this event. We've got a big old gold cup and someone's going to drink out of it. We're pretty stoked. It's exciting to see also, Maxime dominating in La Ventana. Then we had Johnny having a awesome event in Switzerland, and now Nico throwing down. So it's not like everybody. So that was 45 minutes past and 40 seconds. So that was 10 minutes and 40. Oh, dude, here's a battle.
Yeah. Honestly, watching the track here now.
Johnny's got a lot of noise for Maxime's ear right now. Johnny's talking a lot. Yeah, he got overlapped. He was like overlap, and Maxime had to bring his kite up, and Johnny gets him. Johnny pumps his fist across the finish line. He knows he got him. That was awesome. Yeah, Johnny was pumped after that one. That was pretty rad.
Unofficially, we got Pallier, Heineken, Notcher.
And then Kerner, and then coming in, that would be Theo de Ramacourt. Theo, yeah, dude.
That's a good race for him. He had a
real
good race one last time.
And then here comes Damo right behind him. Theo, then Damo. Whoa, what's he holding? Parlier is like, did he pick up a fish or something?
Theo's just finishing now.
Taking a whiz. All right, there goes Whit. He's probably a little bit beat up by that finish. He wants to do better than that. I know him and Theo are definitely the rival group in that middle pack. Benny Belly though behind Withington, so that's kind of an interesting deal. Those guys. I think Theo, Benny, and Withington are going to have a little bit of a battle in this event. There goes Nico sailing by with a big old shaka.
Oh, look at that
booster. That's a celebration. What's up? Yeah. Copy. So Johnny just lodged a protest with the boat. He is protesting Julian Kerner. And we'll see what that was all about. As I was talking about, Julian doing his spin, and they settled it on the water before. Sounds like Johnny and Julian had another little bump in. Anyway, it looks like
interesting to protest when he came second anyway.
What's that?
He came second anyway, Johnny, right? He didn't. Doesn't even get a place mate.
Well, that might not be just the end all be all of the situation. So
yeah,
hey, if there's a foul on the course, you're out. If there was no foul, then you're not. But Johnny's gonna, ask the jury what they think. So that's another race in the books, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna wait for the last finishers to come through. I'm guessing that's gonna be at about 55 minutes past. Wait another 5 minutes. I'm guessing we're gonna start the race somewhere between 3 o'clock and 3:05. Back to you in the studio.
Cheers, mate. Yeah, another good race, and conditions look unchanged between the last two races. And from our vantage point up here, it looks like we're going to stay the same. So we expect things to continue. I don't think the guys are going to head back to the beach and change kites or anything. So it's going to be start as soon as we can.
We'll be back soon with the next one.